Hi, my name is Bryn Baker, and today I will be speaking as a part of Group 2 about the American Red Cross. To introduce the American Red Cross, I would first like to begin and say they have a network of generous donations and volunteers and employees that share a mission of preventing and relieving stress. We have learned the importance of the American Red Cross since early on in grade school in our many history classes. When we would actually learn about these in grade school, we were taught that they would only really help prevent and relieve stress after wars would happen. But a wonderful nonprofit such as the American Red Cross is ran strictly off of volunteers and donations, and we as Americans need to help reduce the stress that the American Red Cross carries. They are in charge of multiple things, as in such as giving blood, blood banks, food drives, also helping the homeless, helping after wars, and things of that nature. To follow behind my speech, Jordan Ward will be talking about the need to help the American Red Cross. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Jordan Ward, and today I'm going to share with you some needs for change to help the American Red Cross thrive. The American Red Cross shelters, feeds, and provides emotional support to victims of disaster. Furthermore, they provide about 40% of the nation's blood. They teach skills that save lives. They provide international humanitarian aid, and they also support military members along with their families. As citizens, it is important for us to change our ways so we can help reduce the stress and the load of the American Red Cross. We can do this by first reducing the number of homeless people. Furthermore, it's important to avoid war at all costs and putting our soldiers at risk. Most importantly, we need to help support others in their time of need. By doing these things, it would reduce the load that the American Red Cross carries. Thank you, and next Alex is going to talk about satisfaction.
Hi, my name is Alex Polino, and I have the satisfaction part of our Red Cross speech. The load of the American Red Cross needs to be lessened, and here are some ways of combating this. Number one, we need to reduce the number of homeless. There are an estimated 553,742 people in the United States that are currently experiencing homelessness, and this was found on inhomeless.org. So in order to combat this, cities should create housing solutions and foster education programs to further aid in providing jobs. The next point I have is avoiding war. So the main cause of war in the recent decade is the war over oil. So in order to avoid this conflict, countries and organizations must strike more passive deals and not exhibit greed, and this is found on resilience.org. And the third point I have is to support each other in times of need. This is required through a positive community with citizens who give back to other citizens, and this is a necessity in establishing a supportive mindset. So society needs to reduce the population of homelessness, avoid war, and support each other in times of need. This should reduce the load the American Red Cross carries each and every day.
My name is Tyler Queer, and my part of the group speech was the call to action. Hopefully we told you enough about our organization that you'll want to help support the American Red Cross's cause. Brent introduced you to the American Red Cross and their cause. Jordan talked about a need for change that the American Red Cross presents. Alex informed you about the load of the American Red Cross that needs to be lessened and some ways of doing that. Emily presented a somber picture for you of a world where none of the people who needed help got the help they needed, in a much happier world where everyone that needed the help they needed got it. And now I am going to challenge you to take action. Any amount of money can help fund the American Red Cross and help people that they help each and every day. That could be a small amount of money like $1, and then you tell a family member, hey, how about a few of you just donate $1 or $2? Then they tell their friends or more family members, then eventually you have a pretty significant amount of money to help the American Red Cross and their cause. Not only can you donate any amount of money to to help the cause, but you can also donate blood to help those who need it through the organization at their blood drives throughout the country. According to the American Red Cross's website, an average of 90 cents of every dollar the American Red Cross spends is invested in delivering care and comfort to those in need. Everything we do depends on the needs of the people that we serve. If you accept this challenge, rise up and donate to redcross.org. You can find many different ways to donate on the website. You can also find, if you're interested in donating blood, you can find where the blood drives will be throughout the country. It does not take much to help make a world of a difference to people in need across the nation. Hopefully, after hearing our speech today, it will help make the world a better place for everyone.
The visualization of a world with and without the effects of the American Red Cross. A world without the help of the American Red Cross would be a dark and dreary place, as the Red Cross helps provide for people in so many different areas of the nation. They provide relief for people that have been affected by natural disasters, and they also help people in the place of poverty. The American Red Cross helps so many people in so many areas that without the help that they give after the effects of a natural disaster, the recovery time for most situations would be 10 times longer than expected, because the Red Cross goes in and helps with so many different aspects of recovery with people and finding homes and getting shelter and getting food and water for those people who might not have anything anymore. The American Red Cross houses and feeds as many homeless people or people in the place of poverty as possible as a way to combat homelessness in America. But a world with all the satisfactions that the Red Cross provides and more, we would have a world of kindness and safety where everyone does their best to keep people happy and to provide for other people in the worst situations. If people would just provide a little more kindness and a little more happiness to everybody around them, then there would be no more worries of poverty or war or despair, and it would never be a forefront. It would never be a thought. And with the increased help of the people throughout our country and throughout the American Red Cross, we would be the effects of us helping the American Red Cross, they could expand and strengthen their overall reach to people tenfold, and it would be amazing.